Good morning. It is Sunday, and today is the full moon, the blood moon, the corn moon in Pisces. So it's Sunday, September 7th, and today at 11:08 my time, Pacific time, there is that full moon in Pisces and also the lunar eclipse. So that's why they call it the blood moon. During the day when it's the full moon, of course, I won't be able to see that blood moon, but at night perhaps I'll have a chance for that. But if you're in an area, go out and don't stare into the moon, but just kind of get a glimpse of that blood moon, full moon. Okay, what does that mean? So an eclipse always means there's lots of beginnings and lots of endings. It's a time to have recognition of what is working and what is good in your life, and also maybe the things that you want to get rid of and the things you want to change. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you about that? Okay, today I'm going to do things a little bit different. The lunar eclipse can magnify whatever it is you've been working on. It might make you want to go back and clean house a little bit, and that could be cleaning out your purse, cleaning out your closet, cleaning up some issues in your life, cleaning up some mistakes you've made. So we could have some big emotions, we could have big healing. The eclipse could be really positive because it's a time to get in touch with that switch inside of you that you don't really want to deal with. Like, okay, how come every time that person comes into around me, I get crabby or I get bitchy at them? Why? Why do I act that way? It's a good time to question some of those things. Okay, so we have the lunar eclipse over the full moon that enhances the energy of beginnings, and it also can help you release some bigger, more significant things that have happened in your life that you keep dragging around with you. So, okay, let's get started. I'm going to pull some cards and see what the energy is. Today I do like my little electric match. Today I'm gonna actually use my altar for this. So I'm lighting Palo Santo so I could clear the energy that's here right now. And then I also thought I'd like to start by bringing in some sound. So I'm going to play my bowl. That's just for calming and to bring in some angelic energy as I ask my guides and my angels to help us bring in any information that would be important for us now. Okay, we're going to start with some tarot. Okay, angels, guides, what information would you like us to know? Now this reading, of course, is for the collective energy. It's not a personal reading, though you might find some of the messages that come through are meant, you feel like they're meant exactly for you. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards, and we're going to talk about the overview, so maybe some advice, and what the outcome would be. All right, so already off the bat, I can tell that there's an overabundance of energy, and that we have, out of the 3 cards, we have 2 major arcana cards. So the moon means, really, it means looking for that shadow. The moon, is casting the shadow, and that is what this lunar eclipse is doing too. So we have the moon card says the overview of the situation is it's a time for all of us to look to see what's hidden underneath. And boy, I think that applies in that in our world today. I think we've all been going on with some blinders on, not realizing all the secrets that were taking place and how we might have been being led around without having all the full information, not just for our society, but in ourselves too. So it's a really great time to go. We need to look. Let's dig deep. Let's dig deep and see what's hidden underneath. The advice is to be bold and drive your own chariot, right? You're in charge. We are the driving force. This card says we are the driving force for whatever's to come. We're not depending on anybody else. We're not going to let anybody take the reins anymore. We are in charge. And take that as personally, or take that as applying to society, either one. So the Page of Pentacles, Pentacles is grounding, Pentacles is earth, Pentacles can be talking about money. So the Page of Pentacles is, okay, I'm balanced now, I've got it under control. Since we are in control and we're driving, we're gonna be in charge of this. We're gonna be in charge of, in our lives, we're gonna be in charge of what is keeping us safe and grounded and prosperous. Okay, I like how that's starting out. Now, the last reading I did, I pulled out some flower cards, and I didn't know what one of them was, and I just went on, which is my bad. So I've been looking at these cards and thought, I'll give it another try with these cards. So this time, if there's one I don't know, I'm going to stop and pull the information out. I'm not going to move on. Okay. And the same thing. I'm just going to lay the 3 right over the top of these for the overview, advice, outcome. Wow, that looks like an artichoke flower to me. A magnolia. And a cosmos. Okay. Let's see here now. So we have, it says, King Protea, courage and transformation. And I think that's what it is. That really looks like an artichoke flower to me. Courage and transformation, definitely. We're going to have the courage to look what's hidden, keep looking what's hidden. What do we really know, so that we can transform, right? So that we can transform. And then we have Magnolia, which is nobility. And so we are going to be noble. We're not going to like run over anybody with our horses, are we? No, but we are in charge of them and we are in control of them. So we are going to be noble in our actions, so that our outcome can be that we have order. I love this. I love how these go together, because we do want order. We want order in our lives, and we want order in our society. And I'll tell you, I think that right now a lot of people feel like it's off the chain, man. And so we are going to set things straight, but first we really have to keep looking at what is hidden. Okay, and I just want to say, release the Epstein files, because I think we all need to know truly, and I don't think it's just for the United States. I think it's probably a global issue that's taking place, and we all need to know what it is so that we can fix it. Yeah, it's not right. And so a lot of men and a lot of money have messed things up for for women and for children. And when I talk about children, I don't just mean girls. I think boys too. It's messed it up for a lot of people, and I think we need to we want to feel safe and grounded and be in charge of how things are distributed. There's enough for everybody. I always feel that way. There's enough for everybody. All right. I'm going to... I just have to say that I loved when the Magnolia card came out, because the advice... I have a new granddaughter, and that's her name, Magnolia. And I do think the advice is we need to fix the world for our kids and our grandkids. Okay. All right, angels. Okay, that one wanted to come. Oh, there might be 3 right there. Let's see what happens. Okay. Procrastination. Well, I'm just going to say for this one, it can be hard to look underneath the full moon. It can be hard to look underneath to know what's going on. And the more that we hold back, that we don't dig deep, that we don't try to understand ourselves, that we don't try to understand the workings of the world, that it can make things difficult. And it is, I mean, it is hard, and it is scary to face yourself, right? To face your mirror. But I will say that this just means to overlook, to keep going. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait too long. Don't wait too long, because you know, life's short, and so you want to make sure that you know yourself, that we know that we're in reality. All right, and then we have eclipse. Okay. All right. Well, we are having an eclipse, so if you'll notice, I'm going to pull this card back out here. For the moon, we have the black dog, and we have the white dog in the moon, and here we have the black fox and the red fox. So it's the yin and yang, right? There's the inner and the outer. So the eclipse is speaking to using that energy to help us know. And we all know. We all have an inner knowing if we stop and listen. Eclipse. And I love those feathers going all over. That means that it can be a little wild and untethered, but sit with it, right? Don't procrastinate in it. Okay, and then we have projection. So while we want order, we don't want to project. We don't want to project what we want and think we see it. We want to stay based, because I always think Pentacles is the real. Based in real. We want to be based in what's real. We want order, but we want to be realistic too. So we don't want to project. Let's not do that. I love it. We have more feathers going here. Feathers are flying. There are a lot of people projecting on us. All right, I'm going to pull one more set of tarot, and I'm doing it because these cards are really special to me. These were my mother's that I was so blessed to get. Now, I might have to cover up part of them because there are naked people in these. That's okay. I think I have a lot of crystals I can cover up offending parts if I need to. Okay, let's see what we have here. All right, we have the Maiden of Pentacles. And it's interesting that in our blood moon, while we have the moon in Pisces, the sun is in Virgo. That's why we have a full moon, because they're opposite each other. And so the Maiden of Pentacles means, here we go with the being grounded. So to me, this totally talks about the eclipse. We have the moon, and really this is the sun. So this is the eclipse. This is the situation. Well, I'm just going to throw it out there anyways. Then for the advice, we have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is joy, fun, happily ever after. So the advice here is on this lunar eclipse, full moon, have some fun, have some joy while you're definitely, while you're driving your own chariot, right? Okay, let's see. Not that it really matters, but there. It's so ridiculous. Okay. There we go. Ten of Cups. Joy and fun. Let's do that. Advice is joy and fun, right? For sure. Oh, okay. And then the Ten of Pentacles is, I can totally tell you with these cards right now that my mom is saying these are the cards you need, because this is always the special card for me, because it's a harvest. It's like everything that you've wanted comes to pass. So we started with the Page of Pentacles, but everything you wanted will come to pass. You will have all will be right with your house. You'll have your friends, you'll have the, it's the harvest. And I'll tell you, some of the people, besides calling it the blood moon, they also call it the harvest moon, the corn moon, the corn moon. So this is thank you. I'm saying thank you to my angels. So thank you for those messages. And I do feel like I just want to pull one more. And this one is just, it's an oracle, and it has a written message on it. So I'm just going to pull one more here. Use the lunar eclipse as you're in charge of your own path, as you're having fun, because we all have inner knowing. And the outcome will be that we will have all that we are manifesting. All right, before I pull this one card over, I am going to say I would recommend writing down, after you do your job of looking inner of your shadow and what you might want to clear, physically, mentally, spiritually, write it down. And you can go out on the full moon and you can burn that. All right, what do we have? Make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there's no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. So make it God's. So not my money, the money. Not my relationships, the relationships. Not my job, the job. And when you don't own it, you are free from it, because you've made it God's. Thank you. Make sure that you have a blessed day, a joyful day. Blessed be.